Hey, what's going on, y'all? Getting ready to clean up this backyard here. Today, I'm going to do some cooking. And have y'all used this before? Yeah, I've been using this for a while. Kind of put it on the back burner because I got a smoking grill, a pellet grill. Like this one right here. You know, I got this for my birthday, and it works pretty good, man. Really convenient. You know, not even having to deal with the wood and the coal and lightning and stuff. However, if you want to just keep it real, I love deep smoke flavor in my grilling and meat, and that just does not do it. And for everybody who said, oh, you can get a smoke tube, well, I actually have 2 smoke tubes. And for the people who don't know what smoke tubes are, this is where you go and you put your pellets here. These are actually wood pellets. This is actually real wood, just compressed into pellets. And you put them off in here and let it kindle and smoke the inside area in addition to cooking. And I would just say it's okay. It's okay, but nothing compares to the lump coal and hickory wood, the real wood, natural wood on the smoker. Of course, that's my personal opinion here. I don't use brisket. I like to use the real wood lump coal. That's what's going off in here. And I'm going to put the little hickory. I like smoking with hickory. I'm going to use hickory wood off inside of there. And there's I've tried it, and there's hardly anything better than, for my taste, than using this type of grill. And this is what I mean by lump coal. I don't use the brisket stuff, the little charcoal brisket. Kingsford is one of the famous stuff. I don't use that. And this is some lighter fluid that I've been having for years. It's just been sitting here. I actually don't use this. I don't even use lighter fluid. Some people use it almost like a damn flavor. You know, their meat tastes like damn lighter fluid, like it's a seasoning or something. Now, what I use to light it with these bad boy tumbleweeds, I'm going to try this Striker Fire here. But this is what I use. I don't like putting that lighter fluid on there that gives the food a charcoal taste, well, a lighter fluid taste. And in addition to using that charcoal lump coal hickory, I got some natural hickory wood that I'm gonna throw on top of it. We're gonna get this thing fired up, and we're gonna get it going. But I am gonna use this bad boy today because I'm going to be smoking some ribs. And I'm also going to be, I'm doing a tomahawk steak, which I'm going to need this to get to sear it. What I'm going to do is get some nice little smoke on that tomahawk while my ribs are being on here smoking. I'm going to get me a good smoke, and then I'm going to take it over there to the pellet grill and sear. Anyway, let's get started with this thing. So I'm going to get my tumbleweed and drop it off in there. Making sure everything is open and cleared, and we're gonna light this up and get this started, and we'll be on our way. I normally would have my torch, which I don't have because I misplaced it some kind of way, but anyway, you get the gist. We're gonna get this stuff going right here. Then we're going to place the wood on top of it. And then after we get that going, that's my ceramic fire deflector that's going to keep the meat from getting too hot with flames or whatever. That goes on top of here. And as you can see, those tumbleweeds, they get the business quick. All right, this is what I'm doing today. I got this bad boy wrapped in olive oil, just rubbed it down with olive oil. Put some seasoning out here, and this is going to go on a smoker for a few hours. I'll probably try to get the temperature up about a 120, 130 or so, maybe 125. And I'm going to sear it on this bad boy here. I'm going to go ahead and get this thing started up, get some smoke off in there also. And this is where I'm going to finish it off. I'm going to start it over there, finishing it off over there. So right now, you know, I got this going on. I love putting butter on my steak. It's just going to sit in the smoker, and it's going to spread, and I'm just gonna let it sit in there until I get the temperature up to where I want it. And I got just enough room to get this bad boy on there, so I'm gonna let this thing down. I'm gonna try to get this temperature to drop down around 175 or so, and we're gonna just let it do what it do. Now this thing works pretty good, you know. I like it, holds its temperature pretty steady. It's not a lot of running in and checking on it and moving stuff around. You know, that old saying, you ain't cooking if you're looking. You know, this thing right here is perfect for that because the temperature can regulate it pretty good. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this bad boy down, you know, between 175, 200 for a few hours here. Not even gonna touch it. I'm also putting some chicken parts on here, some legs, I believe, but that's gonna be jerk chicken that I got been seasoning overnight. Now that chicken, you know, it cooks at a different temperature, so I can't put it all on at the same time. You know, that needs a little bit more heat on that chicken. Plus, it cooks faster because it's you know, just parts. So, you know, later on this evening when I get ready to get all this other stuff out, I'm going to be dropping that chicken on here. Now, ribs are still on there. You know, it takes a good while for that. And I think I'm going to go ahead and cheat a little bit. And as far as cheating, that's when you wrap your meat up in foil for a couple hours, and then take them out, put them back on the grill, let them caramelize for another hour. Some people just do that regularly, but you know, I call it cheating, but I don't have time. It's not a competition for me. Ribs are gonna be real nice, falling off the bone, pretty much. I also got some skirt steak. Put you on game right here. My Latinos, they already know, you know. Hola, ¿cómo está? Mi nombre es Velton. Yo soy Mexicano. I even love Mexican beer. So, just what we got going on. I'm trying to get this meat to stay down there. All right, I got my thermostat out. Like I told you guys, I was trying to get this thing in the 130th range. So we're gonna stick that bad boy in the heart. And that's exactly where she is. So I can get ready to take this bad boy off and transfer it over to the smoker. So I got my pit boss going. As you can see, it's 0 degrees. Well, it hadn't started warming up yet. But what I'm doing a cool down on my cowboy steak while this is getting up to temperature. It's going to allow it to allow the juices to go back inside the meat. And I'm going to go ahead and sear this once it gets up to around 400 or so. See that button? See this knob right here? This knob opens up the grate in the inside. I don't know if you can see it through all the smoke, but it lets the fire come through. That's going to allow me to sear it on all sides, and then that bad boy will be done. So while all that's getting started, you know, just hadn't ate anything today, so I got my little Dos Equis and a little bag of chips just to tide me over. I still got the skirt steak that I'm going to put on there, and then I also have the chicken. I'm going to be putting down that jerk chicken.